So today, the object for today is to give you all a little bit of a virtual tour of the website, browse some of the content we have, learn how to upload content, learn about connecting with the networks that the Voices for the Lake project already has set up, and then opportunities for you and your organization to connect with the project as well. All of these things are featured on the webpage, which you'll see in just a minute. We're also going to try to squeeze in a little bit of time to talk together at the end about how you can use the site, the content that's being generated on the site, how you might design programs based on what you see on the website, and how we could all work together to kind of help this website grow and evolve over the summer, especially as we all dream about getting out and about on the water. So I'm going to take us to the website here, and we will get underway. So like I said, I'm going to try to give you a virtual tour of the site to delve in a little bit more with what is available on the website. And every once in a while, as we go through the site, I'll give you an opportunity. I'll unmute everybody and give folks an opportunity to ask questions. Note too that you can send me an email at any time during this or afterwards if you have other questions you would like to ask. So here we are on the home page. I hope some of you have had the opportunity to check out the website already. What I love about the home page is it kind of represents what the project is all about. This is truly a user contributory website where we are looking for content to come from the public. So it's very important that we make connections with as many folks as we can throughout the watershed, both in Vermont and New York, and hopefully eventually up into Quebec. So all of the images that you see on the site here are pieces that people have already contributed, and right away they are front and center on the home page. We feature videos, images, and in this lower right corner there's also stories. And you'll see these are all the different types of content that you can contribute to the website. There's an immediate call to share, which is one of the core features of the site. Is we want people to be inspired to share their stories about how they connect with water. And you'll see that in just a minute. This is a set of our partners down here. If you click on any of these links, it'll take you to explaining how we've worked with each of these groups to kind of build this project. Our project is funded by the Institute of Museum and Library Services. We got a national leadership grant in 2008 to build this project, which will not only culminate in this great online archive of stories, but also in an exhibit online, which we an exhibit on the floor here at ECHO, which we're really excited to be launching later on this summer. All right, so navigation, let's talk a little bit about the navigation. Right across the top here we have the primary navigation. We're going to go through some of these. These give you all the different spots that we are interested in, how people can interact on this website and share content. Note also that down at the bottom here, across the bottom footer, are other pages that will give you information about the project, a way to contact with us, and all of the credits as well, the folks that we worked with on building this site. One of the first things that people really enjoy doing whenever they get to any website is checking out what's available. And again, like I said, the home page really demonstrates the pieces that are available from different users. But the first thing in the navigation is the Browse button. And if we go there, this is our Browse page, which kind of features all of the different pieces that have been contributed to the project. This is the entire collection is here, and there's a number of different ways that you can browse the collection. Right across the top of the grid, there are different buttons based on the content types that folks can contribute to the project. And if you click on any one of these, it will take you to that particular type of content. So here I've clicked video, and you get a sense of the videos that have already been uploaded. And by clicking on any of those, you can investigate those a little bit more, which we'll do in just a minute. Links are another piece that folks can contribute to the site. as well as photos, stories, which are typed in, and audio. Jen, it looks like you've got this whole audio piece there so far. Thank you so much. I'll click all items to get back to the entire collection. So that's just one way on the Browse Stories page that you can dive into content a little bit more. We've got 4 pages of content right now, as you can see from this footer here, that will guide you through the collection. And another way that I want to point out to you of browsing our content is through tags. And we have this in the right-hand sidebar. You'll see over here under the call to share our recent tags. Now, tags are keywords that people can use to describe their content. You'll see this in a moment when we get to the share page, that folks are able to add keywords to each piece based on what they feel would describe that piece. And it becomes a way for folks to search different items on the website. So, for example here, Chittenden Reservoir is really big right now, and that's because someone has tagged multiple pieces with that keyword or keywords. So if we click on that, that will take us to any pieces that are tagged with that keyword. I'm going to go back to all items now. Also in this sidebar, based on tags, if we go right down to the bottom here, there's this other feature, View All Tags. If I click that, that is going to take us to the entire collection of tagging phrases that people have used. So for all of the items so far, this is the representative tag cloud. Whereas before in the sidebar, those were just the most recent tags. This is the entire tag cloud, and you can see we've got some really good words popping up here. Looks like recreation is the biggest. This will be important to keep in mind when we discuss a little bit later about how you can make your own content stand out. If you're working with a watershed organization or other type of organization, one of the ways you can create a mini collection online is by using tags. And I'll point this out to you right here. This is BFP. BFP stands for Burlington Free Press. And our sponsor, the Burlington Free Press, has been sharing content with us. And what they do is they use the BFP tag as a way to put all of their items that they've contributed in one place. So these are all of the pieces that Burlington Free Press has contributed to the collection so far.